Nintendo is for everyone. Me, you, your little cousin, and yes, even grandma. Throughout the history of gaming, Nintendo has always been there, but they've kinda just been in the corner doing their own thing. This unique approach to gaming has created some of the most beloved products of all time. Oh yeah, and the Virtual Boy. So without further rambling, let me explain why there will never be another company like Nintendo.
My name is Reggie. I'm about kicking ass, I'm about taking names, and we're about making games.
Thanks, Reggie. Now check out this gameplay. Looks kinda boring, right? Take that shit back. While other consoles feed you games like... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy shit, we're going on the damn road! Yeah, get him out of here! Nintendo games are more... Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Oh, look at him go! There's no ray tracing, no 240 FPS cutting edge graphics, just cute colors in some kick-ass games. Nobody does fun better than Nintendo. In a world where the standard is man with gun, Kirby with gun is a breath of fresh air. There is a reason Nintendo games hold their value so well. Go back and play any old first-party Nintendo game, and I guarantee you'll have a blast. You slow piece of shit! When fun is the priority, you aren't limited to sticking with the industry standard. That's how we get a game like Pikmin. I told you it's fun. Pikmin is the perfect symbol of a Nintendo product. A series so amazing, everyone will enjoy it. But from an outsider perspective,
You're trespassing on my property. You didn't win shit in my yard.
Wait.
All of you. What the hell is even that?
you can't really explain Pikmin. Trying to explain it to a friend sounds like shit, I'll be honest. But when this man creates something, you know it's gonna be fire. The level of care Nintendo dedicates to creativity on their IPs is second to none. No half-assed idea is getting the green light. Okay, so this is our new idea.
Please, continue.
He's a pencil, and his name's Wild Woody.
Get the f out of my office!
These guys started as a toy company, so it's no wonder they knew this thing could make for a fun game. That little magical feeling is produced by what's called gaming atmosphere, something Nintendo has perfected. Gaming atmosphere is created through unique artwork, music, and level design. Let's look at an example. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the opening, the music reaches this insane crescendo, showing the openness and freedom of the world. Wait, what happened to the music? This was a deliberate choice. The world design, music, and art style are presented to make you feel loneliness in this ruined world. Traditional Zeldas have catchy tunes and more linear designs to keep you moving forward. But Breath of the Wild rewards exploration by tuning up the atmosphere in key moments. I fucking love this man. This isn't something new. Atmosphere was present even back on the NES. Super Mario Bros. 3 opens up with this slick-ass cinematic, showcasing the new power-up, and then... Oh my god, they got the trees dancing! Man, this is gonna be a good-ass game. Oh, pop in Majora's Mask. What? I thought Zelda games were like... Ooh, the flying's pretty cool. Get this pedophile off me! Fast forward to the Wii.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
Wii Sports has this surreal hospital-type atmosphere, but instead of dying, you're just playing tennis. Everyone played this shit. And no, not only because it came with the system, but because at its core, Wii Sports remains one of the most fun games ever made. Only Nintendo can pull this off. We've all seen what happens when Sony and Microsoft try to emulate their success.
Gotta avoid those obstacles, not hit them in with my head.
There's a phenomenon I've recently experienced, where I spent my early childhood with Nintendo and the occasional Crash Bandicoot. Then as a teen, branched out to only playing Sony and Xbox, mainly for online. And now my old ass at 25 is back to Nintendo. I do use my PC for indie bangers or quick online games like Rocket League. And of course I'll play the big boys like Elden Ring. But when it's finally time to relax, I don't want this. Instead, I'd rather have Bye-bye, dumbass. AAA open world games nowadays feel like I'm at work, doing mindless tasks to finally reach that point of fun. Where Nintendo games are so polished and cozy, you just smile and be happy while playing them. It has always been this way. Even in the late 90s and early 2000s, when the trend was to make everything darker and more mature, Nintendo didn't lose that unique style, creating one of the most stacked gaming libraries on the GameCube. And it flopped. But just look at the price of Nintendo games now. They didn't suck back then. It was just the big thing to hate on Nintendo for being gaming daycare, while Xbox and PlayStation had the big boy grown-up games. Yes, I'm guilty of riding that bandwagon, although I did still buy every Nintendo console. I applaud Nintendo for standing firm on their principles and always being themselves. And I clap a little harder when we bring up originality.
On my business card, I am a corporate president. In my mind, I am a game developer. But in my heart, I am a gamer.
Rest in peace, you king. Iwata struck a chord in everyone's hearts that day. We truly are all just some gamers. All we want is to play quality titles, not all this other bullshit. Nintendo doesn't care what's popular. If it'll be a fun concept, they'll make it, no matter the risk. The Wii is the poster child of this company not giving a fuck, essentially doubling down on the same stance they took with the GameCube. Oh, but this time it worked, because they went hard as hell. In modern days, we don't even have motion controls fully figured out. And in 2006, what the hell were they smoking to go all in here? Staying original is difficult and likely will lead to some failures, but the majority succeed when driven by an overwhelming passion for gaming. And the first place to start is a launch title, and that can be a risk in itself. You should be super confident that your new system's debut game slaps. Mario Bros, Super Mario World, Mario 64, absolute classics. Oh wait, the GameCube's next? Nintendo, show us Mario GameCube.
Hello?
Luigi's Mansion is the most out-of-pocket launch title Nintendo has ever had. This thing didn't do shit for the GameCube, but it ended up kickstarting a beloved series with a cult-like following. It's such a Nintendo move. An original idea so seemingly unnecessary, and in the end, kinda works out. But wanna know what didn't?
Here's why we need Wii U.
No.
A super underrated console with amazing games, the Wii U was ruined by god-awful marketing. Not so special now, are we, Nintendo? Oh, never mind. The Switch itself was a risk, being the first in a new trend of mobile consoles. And while it came out earlier than the newer 9th gen consoles, the numbers don't lie. The Switch kicked every current console's ass in sales. The console wars depicts an intense battle between the big three, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft consoles at the time. But in reality,
PlayStation is so much better. They're the only one that has exclusive games. All the games.
I'm just happy to be here.
the sentiment that Nintendo is so behind the modern landscape is just silly. They're not even running the same race. Where they do fall behind, though, is online. Cause this is dog shit. From a corporate perspective, I understand why there's limited voice, barely any chatting or messaging. It's to protect the fans. It's for the little babies. However, as a gamer, there's no excuse for the servers to suck so much ass. Protection and functionality can coexist. It's 2024. Why do I have to buy an Ethernet adapter just to still lag at a Mario Kart? At the same time, I didn't buy my Switch for online. Rarely do I even want to use it. When I do, I'm just happy I'm not met with microtransactions and battle passes out the ass. Nintendo may suck at online, but you will never see them switch up their formula to appease modern standards. You gained loyalty by being consistent, not by pumping out rushed products riddled with bugs and cash grabs. Even if you aren't the target audience, you know any of their mainline titles will deliver a quality experience. There's very few companies that are held this highly in regard, and I'd argue we will never see an end to their creative approach. Instead, Nintendo stays in their lane and consistently delivers fans amazing products. That's how they've stood the test of time, because Nintendo is for everyone. So, Sony and Microsoft.
Who's your daddy?